Listening to 103.9 FM, 1170 AM, WSOS in the nation's oldest city. Good morning, everybody. Cathy with you today as Kevin is out for a bit. It's looking like a lovely day so far. Some clouds going by. We're going to keep track of the traffic and weather today. And we're bringing you Fab Finds with Sandra O'Connor McGinnis. Am I saying it all right?
No, Sandra McGinnis Connors.
Oh, sorry. I apologize. Okay. I'm getting all confused. Sandra McGinnis Connor.
She just got married.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody thought I was married. Oops.
No kidding. We see you here with your business partner often, and you guys work so well together. We think, God, they're a happy couple.
Oh my gosh. Just to clarify that, no, he is my business partner. Okay. Oh, I do love you, Ed. I'm sorry.
We love you, Ed. I'm not going to say, oh, he's well behaved like a husband. No, that's wrong of me. That's so wrong of me. You've brought with you today Doc, who is Deborah O'Connor, and she's from the Sertoma Second Time Around store on Old Moultrie Road. So tell us what we're talking about today.
Oh yes, well, Fab Finds, we're the voice for the nonprofit thrift stores, and we try to get the word out there of what they do for the community. And we always tell people, if you shop your local nonprofit thrift store, your money goes right back to your local community. And Doc is very well known. I didn't even really know her real name until today. But she also works full-time at the hospital and donates all her time. Well, you work at Sertoma, and
Yes.
It is Sertoma.
Yes.
Explain this to us, Doc, and say hello to our thrifters.
Well, good morning, thrifters. Sertoma is an acronym for Service to Mankind. We are the third oldest civic organization around, having been formed April 12 of 1912. The St. Augustine first chapter was born in the 70s. It died and faded away, and three of the old-timers reestablished the organization in the 80s.
Lazarus.
Yeah.
That is
So we've had the current chapter since the 80s. I joined in 1996, so I've been a member for 20 years. And I am currently the founder and lead volunteer of the Sertoma Second Time Around store on Old Moultrie Road.
That is super. I've been to the store. It's full of wonderful stuff.
Thank you.
And I especially love your birthday deal that you have for people during their birthday month.
That is a benefit we offer. If you become a professional bagger, we do have a program called the Professional Baggers Reward Card Program. When you buy your first bag, you become a member of that. We keep a Rolodex card on file. Each time you purchase a bag, you get a ditto. When you buy 10, you get one free. And at the same time you buy your first bag, we also put you in the birthday club, which means you have to remember to come in anytime during the month of your birthday, show us an ID, and we'll allow you to get a free bag of clothing and books.
That is so super. I love that deal.
When is the bagger day? Is there a special day?
Yes, the professional $5 bag sales are hosted the first full weekend of the month. It has to be Friday and Saturday, have to be in the current month. And I believe we determined the next one was coming up November 4th and 5th.
Yep, Friday and Saturday, the 4th and 5th.
And it's a $5 bag for clothing, books, one pair of shoes, one purse, one scarf, one belt, one hat.
And it's a great deal. I found some great stuff when I went and bought a bag of stuff there. But I'm a bonehead and forgot to go in during my birthday month.
Yeah, I didn't either.
So I hate that I didn't get in there. So who does Sertoma Club benefit anyway?
St. Johns County residents.
St. Johns County residents.
St. Johns County residents. Everything we generate through any of our fundraising efforts stays in St. Johns County. We do not have paid employees. We do not have to send any portion of it out of county. And we, the club, we determine what sponsorships and how we distribute our funds.
That's super. And you have lots of things coming up. I think we want to play a couple more songs, some of the greatest songs of all time on WSOS, and we're going to come back and talk about the Compassion 5K and other things with Sandra and Doc. Everybody stay with us.
St. Francis House lost their housing facility, and they're not St. Francis House still take food, but you can't
Sure.
donate goods to ALS because they have no place to put it. But
Right.
they do need animal food because they lost all their animal food. And monetary donations to both of those that's exactly what they need right now. And you can go to their websites and hit the donate button. So that's stfrancishouse.org and also ALSacres.org.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I hope people will help with all that. It's you hate to hear
Alrighty.
that they ran into so much trouble with the storm.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's devastating, it really is. And we have Doc here from Sertoma, and Doc is an amazing person. And they also are helping with the hurricane victims, and there's a lot of victims here, and it doesn't end. You know, one of us gets our life back together, and we're going, and we keep forgetting that there's still thousands of displaced people out there.
Right.
And now they're going to start needing to purchase furniture and clothing and shoes. And we also donate. Doc has two things going on at Sertoma on Moultrie. What is the donation drop-off, right?
Yes, currently we have extra box trucks that are on the outside in our parking lot that we are accepting donations, furniture, household items, clothing that is geared directly for the hurricane victims. And we're not limiting hurricane victims to shop clothing out of the box trucks. They can come in the store, look for their sizes, see what they can find, and we're more than happy to help them with that. I mean, that's something we do every day, all year long, with the residents of St. Johns County.
That's really wonderful.
What do you need?
Right now, furniture would be helpful. We have people now that are starting to look for some furniture pieces. Even small kitchen appliances like electric can openers. Had a gentleman come in yesterday. I think we did find him an electric can opener, but he had canned goods, but he didn't even have a manual can opener. It never even crossed his mind. I said, well, how are you going to open it? And he's like, oh. So we got him both an electric and a manual just in case something happened. So he left happy. But anybody with additional bedding, if anybody has any mattresses, box springs, we're going to be in need of those, I'm sure. Clothing, especially men's sizes, we are always desperately short on men's clothing. The smaller sizes, 30, 32, 34, and men's shoe sizes in the large, anywhere from 11 to 13s. Those are very hard to come by, so if anybody might want to do some new shoe shopping, we'd be glad to accept your old ones.
There you go.
But yes, there's not anything we don't take. Sertoma says that, you know, we will accept everything. And if it's something that we can't use, we either try to recycle it or we will dispose of it.
Very nice. And maternity clothes, correct?
Yes, maternity clothes. That has always been something we've never been able to get enough of. So if anybody has any maternity clothing, that would be welcomed as well.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts as far as plus size clothing? I've hit your store and I loved being there. I always think if you've got stylish plus size clothing, bring that on out.
Oh yeah.
That's what I think.
I just received in some bags of very nice plus style clothing, but it smelled heavily of smoke.
Oh.
So I've had to take it all home and wash it 3 times
Oh boy.
to remove the smoke smell in order to be able to hang it. But it's great. It's good stuff.
What
It's
a
good stuff.
trooper you are doing all that.
Yeah, she is
Wow.
amazing. Yeah.
Doc, you are. That is just wild.
Yes.
So I'm so glad you guys are here today, and I hope that people will donate items, and I hope that people will also donate and help Ayla's Acres and the St. Francis House,
Yes.
who are so hard hit by the storm. I heard that St. Francis House, even though they did take those losses, the bright spot was they recently did a big remodel on their kitchen, and
Yes.
and that thankfully was spared.
Yes, so they can still feed people, they just can't house them. And there's a church on 210 that picked up on the housing.
Yeah.
But to help them repair it's going to be a while. It's going to be at least 45 days for both of them to even get close to reopening.
And people can bring donations for hurricane victims. I feel funny saying that. hurricane victims.
Yeah.
But you can bring donations to the Sertoma Club Second Time Around store, and they're going to be happy to help get those to the people who need them. And again, you're located on Old Moultrie Road.
1565 Old Moultrie Road. It's Melvin Chapman's properties, and it's directly across the street from the San Lorenzo Cemetery.
It's a great store to go and browse. I've been in there, and I like it that you guys work hard on keeping it cool in there with your great big fans and everything.
We try.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But you have so many great books, and I'm pretty sure I've seen good videos and DVDs there, and you have just great stuff. I love the things you can find. I love the things you can find in a
Walls of
great thrift
books
store.
all the way around. Amazing amount of books.
And we do offer a book bag sale. If
Yeah.
somebody's interested in just books,
Mhm.
we offer the brown grocery bag of books for $5, and that bag also counts towards your 10 on your professional bagger's card.
That's
And they're
amazing.
sorted too. The books are in order.
We try.
Yeah.
We try, unless someone is offering help because there's an unopened bag and they choose to open it, and then they sometimes put books anywhere they see a free spot. And,
Uh-oh.
but we try to stay on top of that.
So you try to keep them in. Do you sort them by topics, or do you do you have the sci-fi stuff in one spot, or do you try to
Yes.
keep them? You do.
We do. We have the fiction A through Z,
Yeah.
and then we have hardbacks, which are totally separate, same way. But we separate sci-fi, fantasy, westerns, romance, drama.
That's
Yeah.
great. So people can go right to what they're looking for, just like in the just about. That's better than the bookstore these days, actually.
Yeah, we do quite well with books.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have
Super.
a lot of people that come.
That's great.
They
And
can go to my website too, fabulousfindsad.com, and watch the video we did about the books.
and tell me that web address again.
fabulousfindsad for ad.com. Or thrift.life is connected to it. And my Facebook is Sandra McGinnis Connors. And watch the live videos we've been doing on updates of the hurricane. So.
Awesome.
Yes, please do, because Sandra's been working really hard on those, and she wants you guys to see what's going on there. And I tell you what, everybody, we're going to hear more in just a few minutes from Sandra McGinnis Connors and from Deborah Doc O'Connor from the Sertoma Second Time Around Thrift Store. Stay with us. Eddie Rabbit, I Love a Rainy Night on 103.9 FM, 1170 AM, and streaming online all the time at staugustineradio.com. We are WSOS, everybody. Cathy in for Kevin for a little while this morning. And Sandra McGinnis Connor is with us from the Thrift Life publication. I think you've had such a good idea with this magazine.
Oh, thank you.
You've been talking to folks at Nettles. Is it
Yes,
Nettles Jewelry?
Yes, Nettles Jewelry. Actually, it started out, my magazine was Fabulous Finds, and then it turned into Fab Finds. But then we do all the nonprofit thrift stores, so it's a thrift life
I
that
gotcha.
we do. So it's like a little round robin thing. But Nettles Jewelry said bring in your fab find to them. So when you're shopping these nonprofit thrift stores and you find something and you're not sure what you found, take it into them, let them evaluate it, clean it. They'll do repairs. They're amazing, but they know what we're doing and willing to work with the thrift store shoppers with their fabulous finds.
That's wonderful. Because people want to see, this looks really fancy. Is this really fancy?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I found, and silver, people need to know, silver turns black.
Yes, it does.
Really black. And I found this bracelet and it was black, and I took it and cleaned it and it was sterling silver and it's a real heavy duty, beautiful bracelet.
Oh, that sounds so
yeah,
nice.
yeah, but I think I paid $5 for it.
Wow, what a great find. So, and Deborah Doc O'Connor from Sertoma Club's Second Time Around store is here with you today. They have great
Yes.
stuff going on too, in addition to their great bag deals and their wonderful, generous collections of donations for people who are suffering after the hurricane. They also have the Compassion 5K coming up, Run for Their Lives, the flyer says. I like that.
Yes. We are benefiting 3 local St. Johns County women this year, and we added the Canine Miler last year to this. So we asked people, if you're not an avid runner, that's quite all right. Please just come out, walk your dog, walk your cat, push a baby stroller, whatever. It will benefit 3 local women. We have a young lady, 12 years old, Haley McKee, who was diagnosed with Hashimoto's encephalopathy the latter part of last year. She went from being a healthy 11-year-old to being diagnosed at 12, and now is currently in a wheelchair, undergoing physical therapy, has had her vision affected, and it's just been a total change from being healthy to non-healthy.
Yeah, and right at the time when a person is in the bright exuberance of youth, it's terrible.
It is. We have another woman, Jennifer Summerlin, we're helping. She is a single mom with a son suffering from breast cancer. Some of these people have insurance, but it doesn't cover the everyday living expenses that are over and above what insurance are going to take care of. You know, they need to maintain housing, they need to maintain utilities, food, car, etc. So we're trying to help Jennifer as well. And then there's Miss Canasta. She's another single mom in need of a heart transplant. They do have health insurance, but Mayo has told them that they will still need upwards of $250,000.
Wow.
So there was a race held a couple months ago to support her, and my understanding is they raised around $30,000. And so for those people that participated in that and helped with that, maybe you'd like to come out and further help her by participating in the Compassion 5K.
When and where?
It is going to be Saturday, November 12th. The race starts at 8, early registration at 7. It will be at 49 Shore Drive, which is directly across the street from the Moultrie Shopping Center. You can pre-register at compassion5k.org. Early registration saves you a few dollars until October 30th and guarantees the t-shirt.
Nice. You get a t-shirt. The t-shirt shows that you participated in this wonderful cause. Compassion 5K, Run for Their Lives to benefit Ms. Kanaska, single mom who needs a heart transplant, Ms. Young Haley McKee, who was diagnosed with Hashimoto's encephalopathy, and Jennifer Summerlin, a single mom suffering from breast cancer. They've still got to go on with their lives, even if they've got health insurance. They've got to go on with their lives and pay the bills. I think it's great that you guys are doing this, and again, people can get involved and find out about the Compassion 5K at compassion5k.org, and that's coming up Saturday, November 12th at 8 in the morning.
Nice.
What do you think? Have we covered everything we should cover today? Give us your website again and how people find you.
FabulousFindsAD.com or thrift.life, thrifty living. It's not just thrifty living, it's living thrifty. And we educate people on how to live thrifty, and part of that is shop your local nonprofit thrift stores. The money goes back into your community, and they can read their stories. And also my Facebook page is Sandra McGinnis Connors, Thrift Life, and Fab Finds.
You guys are so great. I really appreciate you guys coming in today, and I hope that they check you both out. I'm very happy to have had you here, Sandra. Very happy, Doc, to have met you.
Thank you,
This is Cathy, guys, in for Kevin. We're going to hear some more of the greatest songs of all time on WSOS.